Happy Monday. This is Monday Discover Your Soul with Riya, the podcast. Today, I'm so great, so happy I might have a beautiful guest, Arieanna here. How are you, Arieanna?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you, Riya. Glad to be here.
So excited you join us. So anybody here listening our podcast, you can always drop your questions. And if you think this is interesting, you want to share your story, so please email me so I can put you on the schedule. Then we have the deep conversation with you. So I think it's really important for us always ask the question, then be more aware what we want our life to be. What do you think, Arieanna?
Oh, yes, definitely. Yeah, this is a very important question, because we are here. I believe we are here for a purpose. So that's very important question to know why we are meant to be.
Yes, totally. I believe each of us who come to this world has our own purpose. So when you are aligned with your purpose, you find more joy, then you have more creativity. Every day you will be looking forward for your life.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes.
How do you feel it's your life at this moment? So what is the joy you are? I should ask like this. So what does the happiness meaning to you?
Happiness means to me is like being contentment and appreciation, having to have that appreciation at this moment of what's in front of you. And for me, happiness and could be just in a beautiful sunny day, I'm able to take a walk, I'm healthy, and I have everything I need to enjoy the beautiful life in front of me, at this moment. That's happiness for me to able to talk, to sing, to eat, to dance, and enjoy the beautiful things and creativity, and even look at the sky, the sunset that I have on my background. It makes me happy, especially my creativity that I'm able to draw or paint, anything artistic. And dancing makes me happy too. And I have that connection with other people as well. Makes me happy.
Beautiful, Arieanna. I can really feel your happiness energy. I can feel your energy even go through this screen. I can feel that joy. Thank you for sharing, bring your beautiful energy here.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy to be here. That's happiness for you to, acknowledge me and having me here. Yeah, thank you.
I think happiness, every day I would ask myself, so what is happiness mean to me? In the past 3 years, I've been traveling around the world to interview people from different culture, different race, different ages. It's interesting, I find out each time I ask, what does happiness meaning to you? Then each person give me different answers. I've been interviewing people for many, I forgot how many people, but I never got the same answers. That is really fascinating to me. Happiness really is dependent each one. How do you feel? How do you value your life? How do you focus and how do you intention the things move your energy, focus with your happiness? What do you think, Arieanna?
Oh, totally agree. Totally agree. And everyone, it's just like we have a different fingerprints. So everyone is experiences life differently, and then so we may have different interpretation, interpretation. But at the end, we're very similar. We want the same thing. We want happy. We want to love. We want to have joy. So yeah. So my purpose is how do I turn it around, from all the suffering that we experienced from the past to go to the other side of joy, love, and happiness.
So what makes you happy today? This moment?
What makes me happy today is I am going to share my creativity and with a group of people, and then I am going to have other people to share their creativity with me, and then we're gonna get together. We have the same interests and same goal, and that makes me happy. That excites me.
That's wonderful. You have the new sense exciting to you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
I like to ask myself each day, what is making me happy today? Because many times we are so cut off with the work, the things we want to be done. You know, we all very high achieve, want to be get it done, never feel have enough time. Sometimes I think that will be bring some stress. But if I stopped, then ask myself, what make me happy today? I think that always give me the time to speak, then to slow down, then bring my awareness, bring more little things. Like maybe I'm just stop working for 5-10 minutes, go to my yard, then smell the flowers. I'll take a cup of the tea. That's get a little movement. I think that is how to say, is the energy, how to move from that moment to the next moment. I'm not sure this is clear, but that I think make me happy. So what you do when you get stressed or the cut off of the day, then what is a quick way for you, Arieanna, to very quick get out that situation, bring a little bit happy? We might not say must be happiness, but at least release some stress, make a little bit relaxing and happy.
Yes. From what I was experienced long time ago when I was suffering from stress and anxiety, long time ago when I first come to United States, and I have this stress and cause heart palpitation and all that. So I learned that from there, I learned how to release stress and anxiety by myself without relying on drugs. So what I do is, you really think about what is the cause, but at first, yes, you have to figure out what's going on, as just look at a situation and go inside and ask yourself, what is bothering you? What is bothering me that cause such a stress and anxiety? And when you know what is the issue, then we can change the situation. So at the time, I had to change my environment. I had to move even, but change the bottom line, the cost, and will help release it. But for the quick fix is, you simply stop and take a moment, step back, and that just really take a moment, maybe do some breathing, meditation, exercise, do something different, go out, take a walk, or watch a video, funny video, something that would change my mindset and bring happiness back to myself.
Yes, absolutely. I think breathing exercise is really, really help. And think about it. I remember I read yesterday. I read some code. It's little monk talk about. He was teaching another monk there for the study. I think interesting. He teaching the stuff is not what we learn in the school. When we ask what he teaching, he said teaching breathing. I was so surprised that I was asking him, I said, why is teaching breathing? Guess what he said? He said, when we're born, the only thing bring to us with us is breathing. So we can stop doing anything, but we can never stop breathing. So
That's
how
true.
breathing, that's, I was just so amazed how much wisdom from that little monk.
Yeah, it
Breathing
is.
each time when we say, when you're breathing, so when I'm teaching meditation, when I always say, you're breathing, you inhale, count 4, then you exhale, count 5, you create the space. Then lets you start, then not lets you start, how to say, have more space, not crumbling around with all of this together. So thank you, Arieanna. So I will be like introduce Arieanna here. I wanted to share this screen to see that is Arieanna, what is Arieanna to do. There, I think you can see my screen, right, Arieanna? Everybody can see here. We are welcome Arieanna. Arieanna is traditional Chinese medicine acupuncturist for 20 years. She helps women struggling with age process and have better skin, more energy, and less pain and natural. Oh, that was so beautiful. I think each one we want to have the age forever. Is that what we can do?
Yes, natural healing, like reverse age in nature. That's my passion.
Thank you. So I will be posting this, Arieanna, this after our meetings. If I want to ask another question with Arieanna, come here. So I want to say, through years you practice, through years you service, you're doing healing for other people. So what is the big challenging to you? What is big challenging have you overcome in your life? And how did it define who you are today?
Okay, so the challenge I have, since they go way back to childhood things, and grew up in a dysfunctional family. My parents divorced when I was 5, and so I can experience like not enough nurturing and love in a normal environment. So that was a challenge to me. And then later on, I have to learn how to give up to myself, how to love myself, how to, nurture myself, and how to grow despite a tough situation, like no family, since I'm the only child and then no parents around really. So that was a challenge for me. And so, as I mentioned earlier, I end up have this life-threatening anxiety. I have to go to emergency all the time, emergency room from, like once a week to once a month. And so I finally realized I got to take the matter in my own hand. The doctor has tried to prescribe medication, but when I take it, I feel like I'm not myself. And so I know it's not the temporary cover-up, it's what's going on inside. What's going on inside of me, what do I need to look at? So look at the root cause. And then so that took me to study natural healing. So I went to study Chinese medicine and learn how to treat the cause. So from there, I am able to take care of my stress and anxiety naturally, without go to emergency room. So that's, and how I define myself is I know that I need to grow and take responsibility on my own hand and be a person that take care of myself and grow, not to just rely on outside resource or outside usual other resources to make me feel better.
Wow, that is really attached. Thank you for sharing your story, Arieanna. And so beautiful how do you can go through from that and come to here today. It's beautiful. So then my next question is, go through all the things you overcome, and what is the superpower did you develop as the result of living through your world? So the superpower you can share with us here, then maybe we can use that superpower in our life too.
Yeah, the superpower. Okay, funny. The superpower, I would say, I developed this. I believe in possibility. You know, believe it's possible. Believe things is possible. You know, so like when I grew up with this kind of family, usually I heard from a broken family, usually, people would have trouble, like being taking drug addiction, alcohol, things like that. But I never did. I never, I never took drug once in my life. I never tried to do anything of that. So I believe it's possible. And then, and 4 years later, I was experienced my dad's passing, and I experienced a lot of grief because I end up having no family at all in this world. But then I have hummingbirds, 3 or 4, that come inside my home at different times. So, and I was able to hold hummingbird in my hand.
Wow, that is amazing. Hold the hummingbird in your hands. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I want that too.
Yeah, so that's like almost like it's impossible, right? People don't believe that's possible, but it did happen. I took pictures, I videotape, and it happened as 3 different birds, 3 different time. Not just once, not just twice, it's 3 times. So it really says something to me. So just have to believe that you do have a superpower, and you can have something wonder happen in your life. But of course, I believe it's the supernatural behind it. It's something bigger than me make it happen. So I'm not claiming that it's my own power, but it's the higher power that bigger than us that make things possible for me.
So your superpower is your higher power, come from the universe. That
Yes.
made the hummingbird lay on your hands.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. I think, yes, we should believe we all have the superpower. I remember when I was walking in the place, I was traveling in Cambodia. When I was walking past by a tree, suddenly I have 2 butterflies that lay on my hands, then on my shoulders. So when I was walking, he just there. That I was so amazed that I didn't move. I was saying, oh, look, this butterfly on my hands.
Yes.
That was really joyful moments.
Yes, it happened to me too. It was wonderful. I was thinking that same as a hummingbird. I just try to catch the butterfly, and it land on me as well, my hand, and it make a circle. You walk around my hand in a circle, and even it was very windy. So, something like that. And I believe that's something unusual,
That's exciting. So anybody you are listening here, I want you to catch this question I ask. So what is the Arieanna's superpower? She just talked about it. And if you can come on the button, come on there, so you will have a chance to win a free special gift. So we will keep that later on. So to look at what is your answers, then we will email you then to win that special gift. Thank you, Arieanna. I love that superpower. I wish you have more. As I tell myself, cannot be greedy. So now is the last question I would like to ask you. So ask who you are today. So you are the acupuncturist, you are the, how to say that, you are inspiration, empowering others. So what is the gift you have to bring to this world? If I would like to invite you, tell us, use the 3 words. That's us the gift to give the people who's listening here who can benefit with that word. What are the 3 words as the gift you bring to this world?
Yes, I would say embrace yourself wholly. Embrace yourself wholly. You know, you were born with gift in you, and it took me a long time to accept that. You know, to love myself, to accept who I am. You know, I used to think that I wasn't normal. I'm less than those who has normal family, because I didn't have the normal family. I know, Riya, you know that, and so that's quite a struggle. We put our identity in something else that's not really you. So embrace yourself wholly is like really acknowledge who you are, and who, you know, love and accept yourself. And
It's
there,
really powerful. I feel my heart is beating. Is embrace totally yourself. Just accept who you are and ask who you are. Then you can learn. You can grow with that. That's amazing. So, what is the second word?
oh, embrace yourself. I thought it's the three words together.
Three words. Sorry, but I think that word is really powerful too. But can you think another word? What is the second word you can give to us? We can inspired with.
Yeah, I would say transformation. You know, the past has gone, and then I know, the past, for me, I've been draining in the past for a long time, because my identity was set in that, and could be, it brings a lot of self-pity. But how do we go from that sorrow, from the grief and sorrow into joy? And that's the journey I'm on, and I know everyone could be. You have, if you are suffering from the past, I think most of us do, and I encourage you, like find a way to transform yourself to the new you. So that I would say, a transformation will be wonderful. I mean, that would be probably our life purpose. How do we? For me, is from sorrow to joy.
Wow, the second word, transformation. I think we all hear about the transformation, this word many times. But I think when Arieanna talk about the connect this with his stories, bring this word is more powerful. And we all have we childhood trauma sometimes, some people. Then we have go through with different challenge, different tough time. But how to transform from old you to the new you, that is really powerful. And I remember once I was here, one of my friends, he was telling me, so what I can do, I'm just grew up like this, who I am, go through with childhood trauma, Then I was like, you grew up with who you are, but you can always have a chance. You can free to choose who you want to be.
True.
We
That's
don't have to be grew up who we are, but we can transform. We can choose to become who we are. That
yes.
is transform, I think is really powerful. Thank you, Arieanna. So that's the second words. What is the last words? I said we have 3 words to give all of the people, to give the word, deliver your message, that anybody maybe find that words can help them to transform, to be inspired.
Yeah, the third word would be, I would say, joy. It's joy to me is a sense of peace. You can learn to cultivate the peace in you. It's so important. From there you can have a joy. Joy is that even in a difficult situation, you still can have a joy. And then this is something we need to practice, right? And Riya is an expert in that. So we learn how to have a joy. And then when the hummingbird came to me, it gave me the message. It's about looking for joy and beauty in life. While I was grieving, I was sad, I was in a sorrow, but for the hummingbird come to me to give me this message, I think it's also my duty to pass on, to let people know about, how you can look for joy and beauty in your daily life, regardless your situation.
That is really is a deep conversation today. Even just a few sample words we hear each day a lot of time. But when you really tap in with these words, that energy bring, that's it's really powerful. The joy. Yes, I remember once you was asking me, you said you was asking me, Riya, tell me what is the feelings of falling in love with yourself? Remember you asked me that question once. I was saying, that's an interesting question. Falling in love with myself is each day I wake up, really, is the joy from inside of me. It's the joy I feel I don't have to depend on any other people or any other things to bring happiness to me. It's already into that joy. That energy just, I think, bring with me each time I go to anywhere. People can feel my joy. Sometimes I even don't know. Joy don't need a reason. I think you just can be happy. Bring that.
Yeah. Yeah, like I say, being peaceful also, yeah, I agree what you say, totally. And also it's about looking for beauty, which means you don't look for the negativities. That's what I used to do. I just look at what's wrong, but instead of what's wrong, you look at what's good, what's right, what's beautiful. And that's how it can bring you joy as well. I believe that everything, whatever situation or whatever trouble, difficulty, you can always find a lesson from it. And that's the beauty. That's the beauty. Like it's the silver lining of the cloud. Like we need to find what's good, even if it's something wrong, like we experience. But the beauty is you come out a light like Riya, like your background, and then you come out. That's the beauty, because, and usually we wouldn't able to see it in the middle of it, but the joy is helping you to find the hope, the faith, and the love, in that situation, and that gives me peace and joy. And it just that's a hummingbird give me the message, look for joy and beauty in your daily life.
That's very beautiful, Arieanna. Now I can feel your joy. I can feel my joy even just talking to you. I think that energy we delivered, we want everybody who's listening here, you can really feel the joy, that energy also from our words and from us. Then you can feel the joy into you and think about what bring you joys. That is a simple words, but it have deep meanings. That is really, really beautiful. Thank you. So blessed to have you, Arieanna. I see you transform from huge transform. I feel, oh my gosh, I'm excited for you.
Oh, thank you, Riya. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Today, I think Arieanna gave us the three words. The first one, can you repeat the three words again, Arieanna?
Impressing yourself wholly, which is the power back. Yes. Impress you. The second one is transformation. Embracing yourself, transformation.
Then become joy.
Joy, yeah.
Wow. So I hope that inspired you. You can go through with that process, bring the joy in your life. Thank you, everybody, to come here listen our podcast today. If you like to find more about the joy, how to transform from self-doubt, self-healing to self-love and self-empower, you can look in for me and Arieanna. So I will be posting Arieanna's information after this. And Also, if you like to feel more younger, come from the Arieanna's acupuncture secrets, make your skin is shining and younger. That's so email to Arieanna. Thank you, everyone. So I'm looking forward to all of you come to here for our next Monday with podcast. Discover your soul, have deep conversation with Riya. Thank you, Arieanna.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Everybody here. I wish everyone have a wonderful weekend.